just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. Why black men have an issue with pro-black men? This is going to be a few things, right? So, a lot of guys in the pro-black community want guys who are not in the pro-black community to unite with the guys in the pro-black community to help build and grow the black community. Well, here's the thing. Okay? There are people who aren't in the pro-black community whose families were in the pro-black community, and the community didn't help. So they're not going to help as an adult. Then you got people who, think about leadership. And a lot of times the leadership in the pro-black community is suspect. And what I mean by that is it's people riding the coattails of people who led decades prior. And they don't have any new ideas, new perspectives, and new direction to go. They just living in the past. Another issue is the family dynamic. The pro-black men are pro-black women, but they're not pro-black family. They're not pro-black man, and they're not pro-black child. It is pro-black woman first, and then everybody is secondary, tertiary, that. So when a kid's issue arises, they're not going to handle it. When a man's issue arises, it's not going to handle it unless it gets the okay from the women. Not going to work. The other thing is the pro-black community isn't necessarily the smartest community. And what I mean by that is this. The pro-black community will tell you, we're giving you knowledge of self, we're the original man, this, that, and the third. We knew mathematics and science. But the pro-black community, the men in the pro-black community don't use mathematics and science like that. You don't know. They normally can't build a house. They normally can't build a structure. They don't know anything about architecture. You see what I'm saying? They don't know how to create. They haven't created anything. Maybe some people have created stuff. Anything may be too much of a stretch, but they don't create products that put all of their knowledge to use. It's just empty rhetoric. So nobody's going to listen to that. Now, the other thing is the parenting aspect. Ironically, the pro-black community has more intact families, I would say, per capita in our community. But you would think that the pro-black kids would be the most well-rounded, smartest, healthiest, most, how can I say this? Not grounded, but guided in the best path. They have the best guidance, and it doesn't look that way. So it's like, look, you have easier access to your pro-black kids than everybody else, and other groups of black people's kids are turning out better than yours. That doesn't make sense. And that in itself becomes a problem. So we got issues, and it all leads back to this, that if you want to lead the community, you can't go to other groups of men outside the community and get the answers and then say you're the leader. It's not going to work. So, you want to organize the community. Oh, okay. You want to get everybody together. That's good. That's understandable. That's fine. But if you don't know how to do, if you don't know how to build, if you don't know how to farm, if you don't know how to maintain the security of an area, if you don't know finance, banking or whatever, if you don't know business, and you brought all of these people together, but you're gonna run everything, but all you knew was to figure out a way to get everybody in the same room, then okay, everybody else is gonna have to go out and do the work. And that's another issue is I think a lot of black men look at pro-black men as lazy. These are guys who do a lot of talking and a little action. I'll get y'all together, but I won't get my hands dirty. I want the community to build a building, but I won't lay a brick. I want the community to feed itself on a garden, but I won't till any soil. I won't plant now seed. That's okay. So it's like, why is anybody gonna follow your leadership if you don't do anything? And people act like, that's an issue. And another thing, the stereotype is potheads. Pro-black stereotype, one of the stereotypes is potheads. So I don't know when you actually are sober or when you high, when you're having these thoughts and concepts of what the community should be. And I don't know which one you think is gonna work. A sober thought or a high thought. So it's like, I'm not listening to you. So that's my take on it. It could be more stuff, but I'm not getting into that. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.